Hi, this is Mrs. Nelson. We're going to be looking at an addition strategy. We've already looked at this in another video, but we're going to use it again in this video with larger numbers. We can use it with 3-digit numbers. We can use it with much larger than 3-digit numbers. We can manipulate our numbers in a way that makes them easier to add, and one of those ways that we can do that is with decomposing. Decomposing means to break down. So we could break down one of these numbers so that we can shift the value and make an easier number. So, for example, I have 128 plus 57. It'd be so much easier to add these two numbers together if it was 130 plus something. So I'm going to break down 57 so that I can turn 128 into 30. I can do that by taking 2 from 57 and moving it over to 128. So I'm going to break down or decompose 57 into 2 that I wanted plus the rest, 55. Now, using the associative property of addition, I'll change how the numbers are grouped and therefore the order that they are added in. So I have 128 plus 2 plus 55 still, but now I can turn that into 130 plus 55. Much easier to add. So I'm going to use a count up strategy. I'm going to add 130 plus 5 tenths and then add 5 more. So 130 plus 5 tenths, starting at 130, then I'll count up 5 tenths. 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. So 180 plus 5 is 185. 128 plus 57 is 185. Let's do another example. I have 68 plus 117. This would be so much easier to add if 68 was really 70. So why not make it 70? Let's do that. I can make 68 into 70 by taking 2 from 117. So I'm going to decompose 117 into the 2 that I want plus the rest, 115. So I have 68 plus 2, and I want to add 115. So now I have 70 plus 115. So I can start with my larger number, 115, and count up 7 tens. So I'm at 115. I'm going to use my fingers. You can't see me, but I am using my fingers to help keep track of how many tens I've added. So I'm at 115. I'm going to count up 7 more tens, or 70. 125, 135, 145, 155, 165, 175, 185. So 70 plus 115 is 185. You might not need that count up strategy, but I want to model it for those that do. So 68 plus 117 is 185. So I want to show you these strategies. So again, you have power over these numbers. You can do this addition, 68 plus 117, using a strategy like the decomposing strategy, and not have to write anything down. Yes, I showed you all my steps, but this is so that you could see what my brain was doing. Do you have to write them down? No. Can you write them down while you're trying to master this strategy? Absolutely. Do what you need so that you can build your mental math skills and your number sense to be able to add numbers whenever and however you want without having to write them down, without needing a calculator, without having to line them up and use the standard algorithm and then remember how to bundle up and regroup and carry and all those things like that as well. So take ownership of your numbers and apply strategies such as these. Thanks for learning with me.